Hello everyone, welcome to The Lift. Today I want to talk to you about something a little odd. I just finished a wrestling show with Ohio Valley Wrestling. As many of you know, I am the pastor of disaster with them, and there is one thing that I hate about wrestling, and that is putting on these knee pads. There's a few reasons I hate them. Number one, they're uncomfortable, and number two, they smell like garbage. I am not kidding you. I've had these things. I've worn them for over a year now, and you can see they're a little bit torn up, and there's actually a sleeve around them that helps protect from the odor a little bit, but they are bad. It's like I can be in a room, a big old room with a lot of people, and they'll sniff it out, and they know the smell of my knee pads. It is gross, but I wear them to protect me. See, I already have bad knees, and any wrestler wears knee pads. It's just what we do. We fall down too much on our knees not to protect our knees from everything that's happening to them. Our spiritual lives are just like these knee pads. You see, they're uncomfortable, and sometimes the things that God tells us to do are uncomfortable. He tells us to do all sorts of things that maybe we don't feel like doing, or maybe we don't understand why He would tell us to do them. And then sometimes it just really stinks. Like, there are some commands in the Bible that we don't want to follow, that are difficult to follow, or that we feel like life would be so much more fun if we could do these other things. And so it stinks. But the reason that God tells us to do anything is because He loves us and He wants to protect us. See, just like wrestlers, we fall down on our knees and we need to protect our knees from everything that's happening to them. This world is going to keep throwing more and more and more things at you. And we cannot go unprotected. So God has sent His word to protect us. He sent His instructions to protect us, not just to command us and not just to be mean or to stink, but for protection. You cannot live the Christian life without reading His Word. You will get beaten up every single day. You'll get beaten down and you will be destroyed if you don't know God's promises for your life, what He thinks about you, who He is, and what He wants from your life. Do everything you can to understand His Word. Understand that it might be uncomfortable, and I understand that sometimes it might stink. But remember, He's just there because He loves you and He wants to protect you. And when you understand that, you'll find the strength that is so much more than muscles. This is The Lift.
Hey everybody, Matt Smith here for your fitness tip of the day. Today I just wanted to talk about pre-exhaust training. Now typically you will do like the exercise order or like compound multi-joint exercises, and then you go into single joint accessory lifts. For example, you would normally do the squat first before you would do the leg extension. But in pre-exhaust training, you'll do the leg extension first, the single joint exercise. And what this does, it really fatigues the primary muscle that you're going to use for the compound exercise, so like for the squat. So therefore, when you get to the squat exercise, your quad is already fatigued, and this will give you ample overload in that muscle, which will give you better strength gains in their muscle. Again, this is Matt Smith. Remember, strength is more than muscles. This is The Lift.